Okay, hi y'all. So I'm gonna film a little bit today. Not really doing anything major, but everybody's kind of here at the moment and doing some things. I'm having a pantry clean out. Um, Getting ready to fill that up with some more oil because it just needs a clean out. We got pileups going on in here and like that. Need to check food, make sure it's still good. There's some stuff I just canned a couple days ago. There's some of my preserves and jams, jellies, whatever. So yeah, I actually came in here. What started this is I had some. Here's some of my cookbooks, but I had some loose recipes and stuff in a box up here, and I needed to get it and go through it. Because Spencer and I got his grandmother's recipes when she passed away, and I kept losing the recipes. So I put them, they were in a Ziploc baggie, and I put them in a box and put them up there for safekeeping. And I was going to put all the recipes together in a cookbook for family members so they could all have, her recipes too. And I kept forgetting where I put it. So I came in here and there it was, and it was like, oh, I gotta get that. Well, to get it, this area down here was full of stuff, and I thought, okay, I need to clean that out. And if I'm gonna do that, then I need to do this, and I need to do that. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna take a moment to do it. So while I'm doing that, everybody else is, see, kind of outside, getting into the pool, having some time in the pool. DJ's out there working on the truck, working on Randy's truck. You can see him out there kind of sitting on the ground. And then, of course, down there is baby Persephone. So, yeah. So, we might talk to them in a minute. But for right now, I'm trying to work on stuff in here to get this pantry cleaned up, adding some of this oil, because I wish I could get rid of this big container of oil. But yeah, so we're putting it in here right now. I think this is like a salad dressing mixer container. I don't know. We're putting oil in it right now because, giant thing of oil, smaller, easier to handle thing of oil, etc. Stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, and here's the box of, there's my cookbook. It's actually from me. You can get it on Amazon. It's called Comfort and Joy. And there we go. So yeah, like a lot of old handwritten recipes, some old newspaper clipping recipes, just lots of recipes that I'm sure, Spencer's family members, some of them would love to have some of, her recipes. So I want to do that. I hope I can get it done like before Christmas or something, and they can do that. Oh, something I forgot to show you guys. Here's our bunny. This is Derby. He is a wild rabbit that we've had for about 1.5 years now, because when he was little, we found him at the side of the house with a very large dent on that side of his head, which isn't too noticeable anymore. One ear was crooked and he couldn't stand up. He kept having like seizures. So we brought him in because I can't, if I don't know about it, then that's one thing. But if I see an animal in distress or hurt or whatever, I have to try to do something about it. And everybody kept telling us, he's not going to live. We actually had 3 of them because our dog, Pocky, found the other 2, and he hurt one of their legs. But within a few days, that bunny's leg was better, and the other bunny was fine. So we let those 2 go back into the wild. But Derby just could not we could not put him back out there. He couldn't stand. Pardon me. And you know, after it got to a point where he was finally good and could stand up and run around and everything, he was too, I don't want to say attached to us, but dependent on us, and we just didn't feel like putting him back out would be good because he'd more likely get killed or something like that. So yeah, so we put a little water thing and pardon me again, feed him lettuce and pellets and all kinds of things. He's a very, very spoiled bunny. He's even got a big ball that we let him roll around in, and we have a little chicken wire cage that we take him outside sometimes and let him sit outside. So yeah, so I'm going to continue working on this mess that I'm creating, and might take you outside with our buddy in a minute. I don't know, see what happens. Okay, y'all, so I'm probably a sweaty mess, but I'm getting there. With my butt, I just knocked a bunch of stuff off the shelf, but I've cleaned that up. There's this thing here. I did have toothpicks in it, which, right there, but they were all over the place. Luckily, nothing broke or spilled from those. But I had moved all this out, swept in here, got it a little bit better there. It's still going to be a tight fit because we end up with a lot in our pantry, and then people just sort of put stuff in here that's not pantry related. Like, that's a box of tools and papers and envelopes and who knows what else. But which some of the stuff I think John's been looking for, so he might want to look at that before I put it back. But I've got the jars of canned food up there and some space. I'm going to put my empty canning jars in here too, because hopefully we have sales and stuff coming up soon. I can find some good deals on some fruits or veggies. But I've put all this here, regular store-bought canned food over here, boxes over here, and these are pastas and macaronis and stuff like that here, and rice, and then some baking supplies there, foil and sandwich bags and containers and wraps, stuff like that there, trash bags. This is a container full of canning lids. I've got some more to put in there. And then we have spices and seasonings here, condiments and such here, canning stuff and oil and stuff like that here, cereals and crackers. So yeah, I'm almost done. Just got a few more things to put back in there. And oh, this is a good tip. I don't know what you guys use for rags, like outside rags or stuff, but I keep, like, when our washcloths are getting really old and stringy, and when I cut stuff and, you know, extra pieces of absorbent cloth or whatnot, anyway, I put it in a bag, and then when someone's working on a car or something out there, or we have a particular nasty something to clean up or a spill or whatever, I keep them in this bag in the pantry, so that way these can literally just be thrown away or whatever after they get messy and used and gross. So yeah, we keep those kind of dual duty and not using and buying as many paper towels and things like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish this up, and then maybe we'll go outside for a little bit. Okay, so I've got it done, cleaned out, straightened up, got my rags there, and my potatoes there. I don't have any onions or garlic at the moment, but I mean, it's still very full, but it's got a general idea of where everything is. And I did get rid of some outdated stuff. So yeah, and I've got my empty canning jars here ready and waiting. I've probably got some more somewhere. Need to get those for the next few weeks. But yeah, so now I'm going to, I still have a few things out here I need to put away and take care of, like over here. cookbooks I was looking for, and brought this out so I could listen to some music. Got the new Elton John record. So, but yeah, so I'm going to take a break though and go outside, and I might bring you with for a few. So yeah.
Other than a couple of the Vlogmas ones.
Yep.
Hi, puppy.
Daddy
What are you
doesn't
doing?
have anymore.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he took him out.
They're not going to see anything anyway, because it's going to be like...
What are you doing?
So I'm pull all my hair out, it's okay.
Ken.
Are you looking at the camera? Looking at the camera?
She see herself on YouTube.
Hi,
last
puppy. Hi, puppy.
Well, the other night.
Because the audio.
Hi, puppy.
Yeah.
Did you use that camera? That's why.
I gotta find ours. Oh, yours.
What are you so excited about?
Because you have a camera on here.
What are you so excited about? You like being on camera? You like being on camera?
I'd be like, she's excited.
Being on camera? Yeah? Is that your fan? Is that your fan?
Yeah, video every now and then.
Yeah, we
Mm,
watched
boop, boop.
both of them.
Mm,
Both
boop,
the
boop.
ones. Oh, I got a whiz. Hopefully Dad ain't in the bathroom.
What?
In his bedroom like it's this morning.
Look, Percy. Look.
Hi, BB. BB. Stinker butt.
Look at Uncle Joe. Stop looking at me. Look at Uncle Joe.
She's like, you are the one I came forth from.
Look at all these bugs.
And there's the daddy monster.
You missed it. She grabbed his chest hair and pulled.
This little girl has monkey toes and really long fingers. And she likes to pull hair with both her toes and her fingers. So, yeah.
Your neck is so gross.
Her hairline looks like a pack of
Hi.
bandana around.
Hi.
What's he doing?
Are you excited?
You tell him all about it. Tell him how you went swimming yesterday.
And today.
Yeah. Got some swimming in.
Can you say hi? Say
It's like,
hi.
no, that's too interesting.
You hear noises over there, don't you? Hey. Easy Chris. Ah.
Do you want to tell everybody how long it took you to give birth to the baby? This is a super baby here that wanted out.
Ow. 7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes. You wanted out, didn't you? It's like, I want to meet everybody.
No, I started having contractions around 12:30 in the morning and stayed at home until 10 a.m. 9 or 10. We got to the hospital around 11:30, I think. Stupid bug.
She just wanted out to meet everybody.
Yes, it did.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to end this one here. It may not be too long, may not have been that informative or interesting, but kind of just slowly getting back into this thing, like I said before. Not going to go overboard on anything yet. So just want to share a little bit what we're doing today and more of the baby and everybody kind of enjoying the day out there. So yeah, so we will see you the next time we happen to film. So see you then. Bye.